Greetings, it's Adam with the Rata Non Grata, and it's time to take a look at some of my Atari rarities, or sort of rarities. This is Spy Hunter, that was originally designed for arcades by Bally Midway. People like George Gomez worked on that, or he was the principal creator behind it. He still is in the business today, although he's long been more into pinball. Now, as far as I'm aware, he had nothing to do with this Atari 2600 port of the game, as this was released to the 2600 in 1983 by Sega. And as you saw a moment ago there, the cartridge, according to Atari Age, is a 6 on the rarity scale, which is Rare Plus. I don't know how up-to-date the scale is. I could swear that one of the games that I had was a 7, Planet Patrol, but maybe that was years ago and it's changed because now it's just a 3. That was the one I was going to show. I'm also pretty sure, like 99% sure, I have an 8 on the rarity scale of Quest for Quintana Roo, but I can't find the cartridge. But it's like, I know I had it here somewhere, just sometimes your collection, once it gets messy, you tend to lose track of things, which sucks. That shouldn't happen, of course. But Spy Hunter, this version is, I guess it's impressive for what the 2600 was capable of, as well as just having a joystick with one button. I want to say that there was some sort of other control that you could use, and I should have looked up the manual beforehand as to recalling how you use the oil slick and stuff. Now, when you get the missile, then you can take down the helicopter, but you don't always have the missile to use. And I know it's very hard to see here. That's one reason I don't capture 2600 games too often, is aside from the weird artifacts that you get through running this through an LCD TV, plus the where the capture card does exactly what it sees on the LCD. Yeah, you get all that. It's just the darkness. This is actually enhanced on the contrast, maybe in my video editor, but it's still a little hard to tell just because so many 2600 games used black backgrounds and such. Now, of course, these looked fine on an old tube monitor, but I just need to get my camera set up and pointed at a TV, as I do have a CRT to do that, but sometimes it just gets too lazy. Now, also using my 7800 Nintendo or NES-like D-pad, was a little bit sensitive. That's the excuse I use for running into the edges so often. But yeah, it's still a fun game. This version is definitely a lot easier than the arcade version, but the arcade version is obviously a lot cooler. Looks better, plays better, all that stuff. But what's the rarest 2600 game in your collection, and what do you think of Spy Hunter just in general? What's your favorite port of Spy Hunter that's out there? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll catch you on the next video.